Still costs me money though. So that's why I'm doing it. Like we can do it here. It costs me lots of money. Everything to not have to fight zombies. You know, the money that I'm making from taxation is not enough to pay for the state maintenance. Arguably, it's like 66% or something. The whole income from development goes into that. Yeah, almost 66%. I don't care. I don't wanna fight the zombies. Right, nice job, guys. I'm gonna take this capital. I'm gonna take both capitals. I wanna get it over with. I'm tying up lots of cannons here because of these capitals. We just need to take them once. It doesn't matter if it's at the beginning or at the end. If they die, they won't have another capital, so... What we shouldn't do is to take capitals from, say, the Timurids. They're huge. Every war we take the capital, then it's very ineffective. Sometimes I'm forced to take the capital, like it has a level 8 fort, something like that, then it's totally worth it. If we take all the other forts first. Discord. Nope. Still waiting for this to be cored before I declare on Jampur. Nice timing. I didn't actually lose time here, which is great. Even though I was asleep, I did not lose time. There's a gold mine here somewhere, I don't care. I'll develop it after I core it. I'm just trying to reduce the overextension. See the lights, Timrid. Wait. Let's shield them from their enemies, Shagatai. Redo these. Damn it, I won't be able to kill the vassals. If they lose the war, the only province that they'll lose is that one. So there'll be food for... Will be our food. You know what I mean? Instead of making Shagatai bigger. August of 1490. Yep, I'm gonna go all the way to 100 corruption. Don't worry about that. Just gonna happen. Corruption is your friend if you have unlimited monarch points. Excuse me. Back. So what's next? It's still too slow. Still too slow. I need more troops. So again, we're at peace. We are gonna break truces. So I'm gonna fill with monarch points to boost the stability. Foreign parts incoming. Get rid of the military points. Basically every single point. Not the one cooking these. Fine, that's good enough. So change the settings and go for the exploit. Now it's the time to reply to your questions. Just imagine a dude buying a coke for 30 ducats because corruption, man. Joe Tiger already trying to make some business selling a coke, a Pepsi for 28 bucks. Guess if you're in the desert and someone is dying with first, 28 bucks is rather steep for a Pepsi, even with 100% corruption. Playing the game still fun for you with infinite mana. Yes, Pudding Keep, it's still funny. It's still fun because this is not, well, I'm gonna conquer the whole world before 1820. No, it's like I'm gonna conquer the whole world in 120 years. Let's see if I can do it. Basically. Of course, it's fun do it once or twice. More than that, I don't think it's fun. What makes it fun here is the challenge to conquer as fast as I can, as fast as I possibly can, which is not actually what I'm doing. If I wanted to conquer this as fast as I could, instead of spending 2.5 hours or 3 hours doing what you're seeing before starting streaming at the beginning, I would have spent like 12 hours or more to develop my country to say 3000 development or whatever, you know, grab a pretty huge advantage. I still grabbed a pretty huge advantage, but I know I could have grabbed more, and if I had more, I would be doing better now. I had started with more. cannot develop Kyoto. If we develop Kyoto, you're shooting ourselves in the foot. Never, ever, ever develop Kyoto. Now it doesn't make any difference, but before we reach the cap, 1000 development gap, to develop Kyoto, it's gonna have nasty consequences. The reason why I don't do this instantly after the game starts and I can see Kyoto, and I have Ryukyu as a vassal, is because of the high development of Kyoto. Kyoto's high development. It needs to be raised. Either that or you find a way to magically make Ryukyu have like 300 development, force them to take a shit ton of loans somehow. Keep in mind that AI now ditches the forts. If it goes into debt, it ditches the forts, with exception of the fort in the capital. But I'm digressing. What I'm trying to say is, unless you find a magical way to make Ryukyu or Ainu, whatever they're called, go into a huge debt, say 600 ducats or 700 ducats, while they have, say, 150 development, and then make them drop to just 3 or 4 development. That would give you, because their loan size would go from, if they had like 200 development, their loan size would be at 100. And if they then went to 10 development, their loan size would be at 5. So if they had a debt of 600 ducats, that would be like 120 loans at 5 or 10 per loan. Oops, I reached the cap. I mean, that would go a long way to help you set this up early, but that's not easy to do. Okay, we have maximum monarch points again, so let's push this once and, you know, go do that again. Just a little bit. Are you still going for the world record? Yes, I am. Marco, what are you? What? Innovative plus offensive. I don't understand, Volo. Can you rephrase it? I don't think I can take. If you're asking me if I'm gonna take offensive and innovative, the answer is no. This will be over before I reach Tech 14, or oops, yep. Hopefully this will be over before I reach Tech 14. Or if I reach Tech 14, and no other idea group will make enough impact, if you know what I mean. Third idea group won't be able to impact my game in any way. At least I don't think so. Where was I? Are we recording? Out the US, yeah, they still have those alliances, but that's not a big deal. That's not a big deal. go kill him. That's no longer a big deal, you know why? Because we have a border with Taya, and they seem to be small. Kedah is usually small, just the one province dude over here. I'm hoping they're just as big in this playthrough. Okay, I was thinking we shouldn't take the capital from the enemy without a good reason. I just took Samarkand, but I explained to you what was my reasoning. Capitals are more expensive in Warscore. Trying to shield them from Chagatai. Okay, sorry, I'm gonna have to take a small break. It's just a couple of minutes, I'll be right back. I'm back, sorry to keep you waiting. So, need to pick a target, someone that we are not coring stuff from them. So the Timurids are out of the question. Jampur is out of the question. We are gonna declare on Bengal, but I'm afraid this war might take lots of time. But we have maximum monarch points, so... Oh, it's Daivyat, not... Shoot, I thought it was they were allied with Ayutthaya. It's actually Daivyat. We cannot see Daivyat. but we can core their stuff. We have the coring range, so we are gonna uncover them. That's fine. Let's focus on dive yet. Here. Going for the bloody forts. That should be Langshang or Lana, one of them. Let's shift towards, send these troops towards Bengal. Damn, I misclicked it. Everyone's moving. Sweet, let's go. While the troops go there, that war is gonna take a while. Let's break truce with Kazan, finish them off. This is funny because they fought Muscovy, and Muscovy had only one province available to them. I mean, that they could conquer, if I recall correctly, but instead they left it. They didn't take it. Luckily for us, Kazan is not paying for the fort. I pressed shift, I didn't reorder them. I mean, I pressed the shift button, then right clicked. If I had said to them, if I had said to them to go to Kazan without pressing shift, it would cancel this movement. So always keep that in mind. They'll get there on the 25th of September. Should be a wipe. You see that I forget about, if I forget to raise war taxes, please do spam the chat, because I tend to forget it and still have issues in money. Gonna be it for Kazan, for the most part. Yep, they'll cease to exist. Next ones probably should actually be Shagatai. Wrap this up. I have the spare troops. Kind of. So how many provinces they have? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 16, say. Well, they have a shit ton of them. I don't actually have the spare troops. The movement takes forever. That's what I'm talking about. Anyway, they need to die, so let's work on that. The Timurids can wait a little bit. Fort there. There's another fort over there. Looks like we're ready. Not quite. We have another fort there. Am I coring Dude's land? Yes, I am. Wait for this to core, then go beat up Bahmanis. So I'm reading about another record. Found about Knockstick's World Conquest record. Okay, the only one that he showed the picture of a finished World Conquest. He didn't, even though I believe him. I believe him because, well, I have my reasons for the 1572. He didn't say how he managed to. That's the only one that he actually showed the picture of the finished World Conquest. That's the only one that I'm. I mean, he didn't even say how he did it, but I believe him because I talked with him like for around 1 year, the time that he needed to beat my record. He asked my advice. I helped him with the knowledge of the mechanics, some mechanics and strategy, and well, of course his own skill. I'm not saying I did it. I'm saying that I helped him during almost 1 year. He contacted me through private message on the forum, asking advices for this and that. So he eventually did it. Like, I don't know how much time he needed to do it, but he eventually beat my record. Whatever. What I'm trying to say is the record that I'm trying to beat is 1572. That's the only one, the only record with that I know of that at least a picture of the final world map was shown, even though it didn't say how he did it. I believe him because of that, so that's the record that I'm trying to beat here. If there's another record, I have no idea whatsoever. But if there was one, I think I would have known it. Someone shows up and says, well, I conquered the world in 99 years, back in patch whatever. I really want to know how that was done, because I can also conquer the world by 1544 if I use the console, for example. I'm not saying people cheated, that's not what I'm saying. Just need to know how it was done. For example, there was an exploit a few patches ago where abusing the editing a save, manually editing a save and abusing custom nations mechanics, we could actually conquer the world before the game started. That's not the same thing. I'm not editing anything here. Whatever, let's continue. So, the next in line it's gonna be Bengal.